Hello YouTube and welcome back to the latest LTC video on the channel. Now, as you can see above me, it's week number 3 and we are playing the Maypole Green Grovyles coached by longtime friend Checkmate Ben. And if you missed out on our week 2 game, which went up on Tuesday, make sure you go check that out if you did miss it out, because I don't want to spoil it for you, but as of right now, we are 0 wins, 2 losses, 0 knockouts, 12 faints. Yes, so as long as we don't lose 6 in this game, we've made an improvement, people. We have made a goddamn improvement, which is good to know, because any improvement is good improvement in my book. So, what we have today is a very scary team. We have, as you can see above me, he has Sigilif, Decidui, Alone Ninetales, Beware, Krokorok, Plusle, Clefairy, Galissapod, Torracat, Marini, Dramper, and Lunatone. Now, if I do so remember, the I don't know. I need to start writing my notes for in the next game. Anyway, I looked at his team and thought, right, he's brought Pokemon A, B, C, D, whatever, blah blah blah, to all of his games so far. Sigilif being one of the main ones. You got him a 4-0 sweep or something in his first game. And that's the one I was like, okay, I need to prep for freaking Sigilif. What can I do? So, what I did was, I brought Bouffalant with an Assault Vest. So it could eat up Psychics, it can eat up Air Slash, it can eat up most special hits from his team, because Sigilif is probably his best attacking option, and he can eat Psychic. Maybe Dramper as well, I forget to Berserk off, but even then, we should be able to deal with the Dramper, hopefully with this set, because we're max HP. We're not max HP. We're 248 HP, 252 attack, Animal Nature, aims for defense with an Assault Vest with Sap Sipper. So the likes of the Decidui can't touch with Leaf Blades. There could be Leech. I don't know what he can actually. That's about it, really. Grass wise on his team, from what I look at the poster. But we've got Payback mainly for the Sigilif, so you'll hit it with a Psychic, and then we'll be able to do double damage back. I think it does base 100 back, doesn't it? Yeah, it's base 100 Dark type move back, which will knock out the Sigilif, obviously. We've got Return as well, because it's stab and it'll be very good. Earthquake is mainly there for the likes of the Torracat and the Plusle and the Marini. And we've got Wild Charge as well, which is mainly for, what's the Wild Charge for? Galissapod. Mainly Galissapod, really. So that is our Beyonce set this week. I think this is the first time. No, it's not the first time we're bringing Beyonce, but hopefully she can put in some work this week and help us pick up one of these, because if we get a kill, I'll be happy. Next up, we've got Triforce, our Dojo, who can actually put in the work this week, because what's his switching to Dojo on his team? Please tell me. Possibly Lunatone. And that's about it, because we outspeed. I sped corrected it, so we outsped Alone Ninetales, because Alone Ninetales is 109. So unless he's bringing Choice Scarf for Alone Ninetales, which is very unlikely to happen, we should outspeed his entire team. Quite possibly. So that's why I stopped the Choice Band on it, because we outspeed anyway. Brave Bird is going to put in the work against the team. We've got Stomping Tantrum for the Plusle. We've got Jump Kick for the Beware and the Dramper. And we've got Knockoff for the Sigilif and the Decidui and the Lunatone and whatnot. So with Choice Band, we're probably going to keep. The plan is with Dojo, in my head, was to keep in the back until late game, and then just click Brave Bird and see what happens. So use the rest of the teams to take out the likes of the Lunatone, the pretty much, yeah, just Lunatone, Sigilif, Ninetales. Just get all those out of the way, so I can send in Dojo and just click Brave Bird, Choice Band, Brave Bird, Choice Band, Brave Bird, Choice Band, Brave Bird, Choice Band, Brave Bird, and win the game. So that is the plan with Triforce this week. Next up, we've got Vimto Pillow, our Aromatisse, who has been featured a lot on this channel recently, because I have it in LTC and I've got it in UDL. I don't upload UDL, so that was a stupid statement to say. But I've used it a lot, because UDL, I use it every now and again. And We're rocking a bold set this week. No, we're not. We're rocking a relaxed set this week because we've got 248 HP, 250 defense, 8 in special attack, relaxed nature. This is to eat up hits from the likes of the Beware and the Crocodile, Crocorock, the Gallisopod, mainly the Torracat as well. So yeah, it's to eat up all the bold hits because we've got the Assault Vest on Beyonce and I needed a defensive core. And Vimto Pillar is probably our best one of those besides Gigalith. But Gigalith hasn't got a great matchup in this because his both main physical threats on his team are Water and Grass in Glisspod and Decidueye. So, and Gigalith just super effective against those, so there'll be no point in bringing it. So we brought a relaxed. I keep saying bold. Why do I keep saying bold? Because every time I've ever bring something bold, defensive. God damn it, I bring it bold, but this time it's relaxed because we don't really need the speed because we've got Wish, Moonblast, Protect, and Trick Room on Vimto Pillow. We've got Trick Room on there because besides Triforce and Monster Munch, our team is very slow. So if we can play around with Trick Room to help out Red Lobster and Beyonce, good times are going to be ahead. Good times are going to be ahead. We've also got Wish support so we can get our Beyonce healthy, we can get our Triforce healthy, so we can Trick Room up, get a Wish off, and then switch out into Beyonce or Red Lobster or whatever, and just get like 2 or 3 turns of us outspeeding and just go bop, 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 bop. So that is Vimto Pillar's job this week, to be Trick Rooming and Wish supporting on the team. Next up, we've got Baby Jellybeans, our Duosian with Quiet Nature, with 248 HP, 252 special attack, 8 in special defense, rocking Trick Room, Carmine, Recover, and Psychic, because his only Psychic Dark type is Crocorock, and well, I wanted Carmine and Recover and Trick Room on it, and pretty much he's just mainly here to deal with the likes of Marini, I guess, and Beware possibly under Trick Room, because if he sends in Crook, we can just go out into Vimto Pillow. If he sends out doesn't really have a steel type, does he? Or if he goes out into Marini, we can go out into Baby Jellybeans. It just works 50 like that. Just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So we've got 125 special attack. At Psychic, it's going to do a lot of damage to whatever wants to send in, obviously barring the Crocorock because it's immune, obviously. So we've got double Trick Room shenanigans. So we're going to play around with Trick Room this week and see if that works out for us, because, well, we might as well try everything and see, just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks and go, oh, that worked. Let's bring that more often. So maybe Trick Room's the answer for this team. Maybe it is. I don't know. I do not know. So you guys have to let me know. Bars. Anyway, next up we've got Red Lobster, our Corvitza, with a Choice Spec Mega Launcher with max HP, not max HP, 248 HP, 250 special attack, 8 in special defense, modest nature, rocking Aura Sphere, Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, and Flash Cannon. Pretty much, Red Lobster's here to sit here and go, let me click Water Pulse and Choice Specs and go whoop, or Aura Sphere and go whoop, or Dark Pulse and go whoop, and Flash Cannon and go whoop. So, if this thing's under Trick Room, something's dying, because it's got 120 special attack, it's got Mega Launcher, so it boosts the power of Aura Sphere, of Water Pulse, and Dark Pulse, and it's holding Choice Specs. It's doing a lot of damage. It's doing a lot of damage. So, hopefully Red Lobster can help us pick up the W this week, and defeat our division rival in Checkmate Ben. And our last mon this week is our Monster Munch Haunter, rocking Colberberry with Levitate, with Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, Destiny Bond, and Sludge Bomb. This is mainly to stop the Crocorock, I think. I think with the Colberry we live a crunch or a knockoff from a Crocorock. So we can I think if he's Choice Scarf, that could be a problem, but if we outspeed it and click, no, the plan is for him to outspeed us, click Crunch, live the hit, click Destiny Bond, and then next turn we can kill it with Energy Ball, unless he switches out. So it's a win-win result. We just get a free Energy Ball off, we get a free Shadow Ball off, we can get a free Sludge Bomb off, whatever. But Monster Munch is here. I don't know if this set's going to work, because it's a very weird set. I haven't worked out best way to use Haunter yet, but one week I will work out the best way to use it. if you guys are watching and know any good Haunter sets, let me know down in the comment section down below, and I can try and get that set working for one of these future games in LTC on the channel. Now, we jump into the game, and the teams are the wrong way around, so I need to switch sides because we don't want any team on that side. Right, so Ben brought a load of Ninetales, Marini, Sigilith, Decidui, Gallade, and Gallade? Wait, what? Let me get the poster back up. There's no Gallade on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You must have made a trade since we battled. Because I'm doing this week... When I'm recording this, it's technically week 5 now. This was 2 weeks ago. So he must have made a trade. He must have traded Gallade for Beware. He must have done. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does it matter? Does it matter? So I prepped for this. I'm just reading the chat and I got really confused saying, what am I on about? What I'm on about is plug to the free-for-alls that were up ages ago on the channel, where I use Smashmon, and it's the one from Smash Map! And I built the team on a Showdown beforehand to make sure it was like movesets were like legal and stuff, and I almost challenged Ben with that team. That would have been, I would have had an egg on my face. But anyway, so he brought this team. Obviously, Gallade's here, so I think that's why I bought Dojo, because he bought Gallade. I would imagine, because I think he bought Gallade both of his first 2 games, so I thought, okay, he's probably going to bring it again, so he's here. So I predicted him to lead with Ninetales, but he leads with Gallade. I lead with Aromatisse. As he switched out into his Marini, I think I go for Trick Room turn 1, which is a very bold play, because I was thinking, right, he's out with Gallade right now. Moonblast is obvious coming from me, so he's probably going to switch out into Ninetales or Marini. I was hoping he'd switch into Ninetales, predicting the Moonblast, so I clicked Trick Room, but he switched into Marini, which was very unfortunate, so I switched out into Dojo, picking a poison type move. He sets up his Toxic Spikes. I start setting up Carmines because there's no crook on the side of the screen, so I can freely click Psychic without any problem whatsoever. So the Marini clicks Knockoff, which knocks on Evilite, which is very unfortunate, as I click Psychic and just blow the Marini back into another dimension. I'm thinking, yes! We've made progress, guys! We've got a kill! And it was with Devotion! I'm thinking, right, Marini's probably Evilite, and it's probably bulky, so why would he have kept it in? Maybe he just wanted to set up one loud Toxic Spikes and knock it off. I don't know. But, hey ho, you just click Psychic and this goes. So he goes into Decidueye. I'm predicting a Ghost type move or a Grass type move because I'm immune to the Grass. I'm immune to both stabs on Decidueye with Bouffalon. So I go into Bouffalon and he just U-turns out on me. And go straight into Gallade. And Trick Room ends at this turn, I believe, which is very unfortunate. So I switch out into Aromatisse. As he goes for close combat, does not a lot to Vimto Pillow, gets to minus defense drops from the close combat. So toxic damage is starting to the poison damage is starting to rack up as he goes into Decidueye. I set up Trick Room again. So I wish as he goes for Spirit Shackle, and I'm stuck in with Vimto Pillow. Just so Vimto Pillow is pretty much going to die. So I'm just going to try and protect stall, wish stall. Go for Moonblast, which does nothing to the Decidueye. He keeps going for Spirit Shackle. So I can't escape. So I'm just stuck here. I'm literally just stuck here as he keeps going for Spirit Shackle, Spirit Shackle, Spirit Shackle. And it just lasts forever. So Trick Room ends. He stores out the Trick Room turns. He goes to Spirit Shackle again. I just sit here and just wish protect stall as he just keeps for Spirit Shackle. So I'm thinking, what's going to happen? So he's going to... So I wish... No, I set up the Trick Room again. Which, so I didn't, so I could go out into I don't know what I was thinking right now. I was going for Wish. I just wanted him to kill Vimto Pillow, so I could go out into Corvitza and click Dark Pulse. As you go to Ninetales, I click Dark Pulse, yep, and does 58%. And there's one more turn of Trick Room left. So I switch out into Bouffalant because obviously I'm choice specs, but he doesn't know that. So he goes for the Moonblast, gets special attack drop. And Beyonce's at very low health and Trick Men. So I go back out into Ocean to try and set up Trick Room again. So Corvitza and Bouffalant could set up do some damage. So we go for Moonblast, forgetting that my Weavile was knocked off, and realising after this game that this Ninetales was choice specs. I probably should have sacked off the Bouffalant. And I should have calced really that Moonblast did 34% to Bouffalant, because I thought that, oh, it's an Assault Vest, 34% fine, that's just nothing. It'd just be normal. I should have calced it, working out if it was choice specs or not. And then I forgot my Weavile was knocked off, so that Moonblast would have done 1.5 less. So it would have done about the 50 mark. I wouldn't have lived 2 anyway, but we know now what it is. So I've gone to Baby Jelly Beans. I think I just sacked this thing off, which is very unfortunate. So I go into Corvitza, knowing I'm max HP, I could probably live a Moonblast. So I calced it and thought, right, I can live one hit, I can live one Moonblast, let's go for Flash Cannon. So I get a crit, the crit does not matter because it's quite effective. So down goes the Ninetales, out comes Sigilif. So I sack off the so I sacked off the Corvitza to go into Monster Munch versus the Sigilif. So this is a very weird play by me, because he was out with Sigilif and I'm thinking, right, he has to go out into Drampa because it's the only one that's not super effective to Ghost. And I'm thinking, my moves are Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Destiny Bond. If for some reason he outspeeds me, assuming, I don't know, for any reason he'd stay in and just click Psychic, I would have died anyway, because he outspeeds me and I'm frail as hell. So I clicked Destiny Bond, I do believe, which is very interesting. I thought, why don't I just click Sludge Bomb? Which I do that turn. There's Hyper Voice, predicting the Hyper Voice. So I go for Destiny Bond again, and he goes for Roost. He just keeps spamming Sludge Bomb, trying to bank the poison. As he goes for Shadow Ball, just knocks out Monster Munch. I'm thinking, right, okay, out comes Bouffalant if I go for a return, because I know I outspeed. So I actually outspeed something with Bouffalant, which is very surprising. So I did that to make sure that the Drampa was at low enough health, so Dojo could potentially put in the work late game. So he goes for Hyper Voice, knocks out Beyonce, and I'm thinking, okay, Triforce is here. I click Brave Bird. Goodbye, Roy. I'm thinking, right. Then the chat goes, right, Dojo could do this. Ben points out that if he's choice banned, he loses the game. He pretty much does. And then Quillfish saying, I saw this Peter set. Well, I don't do the Kanto weekly shows for nothing, Dr. Steel sets. Ah! So I go into Qui-Gon Gym, and it has a Cobble Berry to live a Brave Bird, and it doesn't matter because I kill it anyway. Because Choice Band Brave Bird is hitting like a truck. So he probably brought that to live a non-choice banded Brave Bird. So that was a good bring, but I thought choice band's the answer. Choice band's the answer. You know me, Ben. I like to bring choice items all the time. Choice band is very common for me. And then out comes Sherwood as I go for choice Brave Bird again. That thing dies. And then out comes Sigilif. I outspeed it and go for Brave Bird. That thing dies. And I win the game 0-0. And I'm thinking, right, I've won the game 0-0. You rarely see a 0-0 victory in League, ever. I don't think I've seen it like once, maybe. And I've been in UCC for 10 seasons. I've been in I've been in GPA, I've been in Peter, I've been in freaking LTC, I've been in ABC, I've been in so many different leagues. and I've never seen a 0-0 victory until today. We did it, guys. We are now 1-2 with -12 differential, which is impossible. It is literally impossible to do that, because you can't lose 2 games and win 1 game and get -12 differential, because you just can't do it unless you win a game 0-0, which I have done. So even after winning a game, I'm still -12. Mad. So next week, go up against Nacho. Hopefully we can keep up the win streak and actually win by a number this time. Maybe we can boost our differential this week, because we're -12. And I think at this stage, losing 0-0 is better than winning 0-0, in my opinion, because you don't get the win, but your differential does not get affected. And most league differential is more important than points, so you never know. So get GG to bed anyway. We were chatting like way before this, and he told me that like if you bring 1 set, he didn't tell me what mine, he didn't tell me what set or anything. He just said if you bring 1 set on your team, you can just wet the team. And I think, okay, right. I need to think about this, use my brain and say, right, Choice Band Dojo can possibly do this, so hopefully it did do it. And this is why Dojo is the best mod on my team. I'm thinking in my overall MVP table, Dojo is the only one in my LTC team in the top like 20, top 30, something like that. Because it's the only one picking up kills. I've used it before. It's a great-tastic mod. That's why I drafted it. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button down below. Be subscribed if you're not already. If you want to keep up with any more LTC content on the channel, leave any comments about suggestion of sets, any improvement I can make to the video, constructive criticism. I take it all on board. I'll add it to the wall. You can't see it because of I'll add it to the wall. There we go. And I'm always want to evolve and improve to grow the channel more, because I want to catch up with slacking Dragonite. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios!